In this video, I want us to have a look at a story captured by NTV Kenya. All about President Ruto's shillings, 8.7 million rose gold BV Algari watch. You are seeing the watch there that is worth 8.7 million. Ruto wore it when he was in Meru. If you go through that story, Kenyan President William Ruto's choice of accessories has drawn the interest of watch enthusiasts and luxury brand aficionados. In addition to his shillings 428,000 SR gold buckle crocodile skin belt, he was recently seen wearing an 18-karat watch valued at shillings 8.7 million during his visit to Makutano town in Meru County over the weekend. The president also took the opportunity to lay the foundation stones for the advancement of his embattled affordable housing program. And then a very interesting part of this story. The nearest BV Elgari store in which a Kenyan can shop for this watch, according to their website, is either in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, Amsterdam in the Netherlands, Auckland, Bal Harbour in Florida, USA, Bangkok in Thailand, Barcelona, Beijing in China, Berlin in Germany, Istanbul in Turkey, Beverly Hills in California, USA, Boston, Brussels, Busan in South Korea, Cancun in Mexico, Cairns or Tokyo, among several others. So it's a watch you don't just buy aimlessly. If you also go through that story, we are being told that you don't just buy the watch, you book an appointment. And that's very interesting. Kipchumba Murkomen was also spotted wearing a watch worth 4 million Kenya shillings. Kipchumba Murkomen has faced criticism for his opulence and love for expensive shoes and watches, forcing him to defend himself. The CS, while announcing he will be in parliament, was spotted rocking a Rolex Yachtmaster 37 rose gold watch that goes for approximately Kenya shillings 4 million. You are seeing Kipchumba there wearing a 4 million watch, and Ruto is wearing a watch worth 8 million Kenya shillings. A lot of money in Kenya Kwanza government. I want us to dig deep into that for Kenyans to understand what's happening here. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's dig deep. One of Ruto's slogans when he was campaigning was "Freedom is coming." And the hustlers, those supporting him, were singing "Freedom is coming." That's what Ruto supporters were singing across the country. Upon William Ruto being sworn in as the president, we are seeing clearly what that freedom meant. It was freedom for William Ruto and his close allies, the likes of Kipchumba Murkomen. The hustlers were just singing freedom coming, but they never understood what that freedom was all about. It was about the ruling class, William Ruto and his close friends, the likes of Kipchumba Murkomen. And we are seeing that clearly on how their lifestyles have changed upon coming to power. Kipchumba Murkomen was just a mere senator is wearing a watch over 4 million Kenya shillings. William Ruto, if you look on the kinds of clothes he wears and accessories, they are in tunes of millions and hundreds of thousands. So when this government says they inherited empty coffers, the coffers are only empty for the Mama Mboga and for Boda Boda. But for them, the ruling class, the coffers are full. Any Kenyan, any Mama Mboga or Boda Boda who is still saying, let's give them time, that's a person who should be given a thorough beating. Which time are you giving William Ruto while already wamefika? They are eating lives with the big spoons. You are giving him time to do what? And that also brings us to this issue of a shareholding government. Kenyans can now see clearly who are the shareholders in this government. Mama Mboga Boda Boda, you are just being used to give people jobs. So Kenyans should also wake up to understand what shareholding means. It means money and more money for William Ruto and the Rigathi Gachagua. Nothing else. As I conclude, if you look at the kind of debts Ruto has accumulated in just 1 year, 6 months, then you can see clearly that the more William Ruto stays in power, the more things are going south. In just 1 year, 6 months, he has borrowed over 4 trillion. And just as I've been explaining in this forum, it's projected that by June this year, we will be having a debt of 13 trillion. So you are seeing the countries becoming poorer and poorer, while top government officials are becoming rich and richer. So even if Kenyans will make noise, these leaders will not understand because their financial status have grown for the time they've been in power. And that's why some of these members of parliament, you are seeing they're defending William Ruto's government, even if the government is very unpopular. We saw members of parliament passing the Finance Bill 2023, knowing fully well that bill was very unpopular. They have got some freedom. They are eating lives with big spoons. That's why sometimes they don't care about the people. They can go to an extreme length in pleasing William Ruto at the expense of the voters. So Kenyans should well know that this government has money, but the money is only there for politicians. Any person still waiting for things to improve, that's a person who is a candidate for a mental hospital. Things are not going to improve. They are going to worsen. Ruto is still borrowing money. That money is earning interest. Ruto still intends on creating more positions in his government. Kenyans will still be taxed heavily to run those newly created positions. So as time goes by, life is going to be more difficult for the ordinary mwananchi. Ruto is not a hustler. Ruto is now a dynasty. If he was a hustler when he was campaigning, he is now a dynasty. So we should actually remove him because he has now become a dynasty. He told us that dynasties are bad. Ruto is now a dynasty. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's meet in our next analysis.
Meru amezomewa na wananchi kwa sababu kazi imemshinda, anasema ati ni nyinyi wana ODM mmetuma watu Meru. Jameni, sisi tuko hapa Taita Taveta na baba, wewe unazomewa kwa sababu kazi imekushinda. Mwambieni Taita Taveta, kazi ikikushinda unashuka. Zakayo ashuke asishuke? Zakayo ashuke asishuke? Kazi imemshinda haijamshinda? Awachie wataalamu kina baba waendeshe nchi hapa. Asante sana. Haya, nataka